Hey everyone, I'm Tamara Hartley, your advice guru and how-to coach. Today we're talking about how to build courage and confidence. Is fear or lack of courage keeping you from doing the things you really want to do in life? What would you do if you had more confidence in yourself, more confidence in your abilities? If you are like me, there have been times where you felt that a lack of self-confidence was holding you back from living up to your true potential. Or when reaching for your greatest goals and dreams in life, you experience fear and doubt as to whether you really have what it takes. Often, when we see people who are accomplishing their goals and doing some of the things we want to do, we think they possess great courage and confidence. We think it's something they were born with or that they have it, whatever it is. And on the flip side, we're not sure that we have it, and if we have what it takes to conquer our deepest fears and the courage and stamina to accomplish our goals. Well, rest assured, you do have it. We all have it, and yes, we were born with it. Confidence and courage are not magic. They are skills that all of us possess and skills that we can build and develop and learn how to use more often. I like to compare skills to muscles. You just have to choose to exercise your courage and confidence and build your muscles. The only difference between you and that person who you feel has the abundance of courage and confidence is that they chose to use their skills. Before we jump in, let me share my definitions of courage and confidence. Courage is your ability to face situations head on, your ability to make decisions and hold to those decisions even in the face of fear. Courage is about what you do, not about how you feel. Courage is what allows you to act despite your fears. Confidence, on the other hand, is an opinion that you hold about yourself. It is your belief that you are able to do something, a belief in your personal skill set or ability. Confidence can often be an outcome of courage, and confidence in yourself can also affect your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, your self-worth, and your value. There are so many variables that shape the view we have of ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, the faith and belief that we have in ourselves, how we're raised, our environments, our personalities, and even our past experiences and what we consider successes and failures in our life. All of these things and so many others can play a role in how we feel about ourselves. I can do a whole other show on self-esteem, and I might just do that. But for today, let's stick with courage and confidence. Look, I wish I could tell you that I'm a courageous and fearless person, that I'm never worried or scared, but I'm not. I have fears just like you and everyone else. What I can say is that I'm a person who does some pretty scary things, even when I'm afraid or unsure and even a bit terrified while I'm doing it. And that is what courage is all about. It's about making moves even in the face of fear. And confidence can be a funny thing. Sometimes when we see a person display strong confidence, we say that person is being arrogant or full of themselves. And with that viewpoint, we tend to hold back on our own level of confidence. We don't want others to say those things about us. We don't want people to think that we're arrogant or, as one of my mentors used to say, stuck on yourself. So we hold back, and holding back can become a pattern in our lives. And that pattern causes us to avoid using that confidence muscle. And like any other muscle that we don't use, it begins to dwindle. I've learned a few lessons early in my life that have shaped both my courage and my self-confidence. And I've had life experiences that have pushed me to exercise both of these muscles, even when I wasn't sure I wanted to or that I even could. So today I want to share 3 ways that you can begin to build your courage and build your self-confidence. 1, be prepared. Or one of my favorite quotes, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. What that means to me is if you stay prepared for what you want in life, your dreams, your goals, your plans, when opportunities arrive, you're more than ready to receive them and to act upon them. Let's keep it real. It's hard to be confident in yourself, your skill set, or your abilities if you don't know how to do something or if you don't think you'll do well at something. Empower yourself with knowledge and education. One of the reasons I read and study so much is because I want to always be prepared when an opportunity comes my way. And while you don't have to know everything, you should take the time to learn and study your craft or the craft that you would like to pursue. And learn what you need to do. Learn how to do it. There's a great deal of confidence in knowing that you know that you know. Let me give you an example. The first time I spoke on a professional stage with my mentor, Les Brown, I was not scheduled to speak. In fact, I was driving Les to an event in Indianapolis. And the day of the event, he called me up onto the stage to speak to a group of entrepreneurs about the power of personal branding. Was I scared? Absolutely. My knees were shaking. I had never spoken to an audience that big, but I had the courage to do it anyway. I knew my craft and I knew what I was talking about, and that day I executed on the fly. I allowed my courage to make me get up there and then imagine what that did for my confidence, the confidence in my personal abilities. 2, practice, practice, practice. I never liked the saying that practice makes you perfect because I feel there are far too many people who only focus on trying to be perfect. In fact, I suffered from being a perfectionist for quite some time. But I learned that even when we practice, we can make mistakes or have off days. Practice is not about perfection, but it gives you the courage to play over and over and over again, to get in the game, to do your best and give it your all each and every time. Practice allows you to hone your skills and to become more confident in your execution. It also builds your confidence in your ability to see results and shows you what you're really capable of. As you become more skilled and begin to see more results, you become more confident in your abilities. And 3, take action. Do the things that make you scared, even while you are still scared. We spend a lot of time searching for ways to overcome fear instead of taking action and seizing opportunity in the presence of fear. If you are prepared and continually practice and improve, you're ready to take action. Get out there. Have courage to get started or courage to fail and try again. When we see traction, accomplishment, and movement in our lives, it builds our confidence in our abilities. When we accomplish goals, it gives us that courage and confidence to get out of our comfort zone and to try other things, venture out into new territory. So remember, true courage is not the absence of fear, but it's the willingness to proceed in spite of fear. And confidence is your faith or certainty in your ability to do something. And you have them both, but you'll have to develop them the old-fashioned way by working on them and building up your muscles. I hope that you got something from this episode that you can use to make some positive changes in your life. If you've enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like it and comment below and share it with others who need a boost in their self-confidence and in their courage. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss an episode. Let me know how you put this information to work for you. You can connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at I'm Tamara Hartley. Also, let me know if there's a specific topic you would like for me to cover. I love getting your comments, your feedback, and your suggestions. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.